You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, guess what? It seems the NFL is not the only entity, not the only sports league that looks like it's going to mess around and get itself in a bind. Trump's Department of Justice is, of course, exploring antitrust exemption violations on the NFL, and they are also officially looking into Major League Baseball, too. Yikes. Yeah, they're pulling the MLB into this. By the way, all at the same time, Netflix CEO is running his mouth about wanting to expand the relationship they've got right now with the NFL. And at all the wrong times, these streaming services are still talking. I got to tell you, it's not just the sports leagues. The streaming services are daring the government to just head first jump right into this. Who is this? Florio. The NFL isn't the only league that enjoys antitrust exemptions for broadcasting rights. And the NFL isn't the only league under scrutiny for exceeding it. Bloomberg reports via Sam Newman announcing that the Department of Justice investigation regarding the NFL includes Major League Baseball. FCC Chairman Brendan Carr confirmed to Bloomberg that the federal government's focus was never simply on the NFL. Well, you can make the argument there's other sports leagues out there that are potentially pushing the limits of the Sports Broadcasting Act even further than what the NFL has. The NFL is something that everyone is aware of and focuses on. And so I speak of it just as shorthand, but we are focused more broadly on other leagues as well. Baseball currently appears on a broad array of national platforms: NBC, ESPN, Fox, TBS, Apple TV+, MLB Network, Peacock, and Netflix. Good Lord. The Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961 gave the major sports leagues the ability to sell broadcast rights for games as a league. That applies only to FCC-granted networks. When leagues sell to cable, satellite, or streaming, the exemption may be exceeded. If other sports leagues are also being investigated, it takes some steam out of the idea that the probe is about the NFL's current effort to get more money under the existing deals. Other leagues like the MLB and NBA currently aren't in that situation. Well, the FCC spoke about the fact that it was their investigation in large part was due to the amount of fans that had contacted the government unhappy about the way things that have been going involving their ability to watch sports games. And then we come over here. My God, awful announcing. The NFL is looking for television and streaming partners to pay up ahead of a new rights deal. By the way, I don't know who I was listening. Maybe it was Florio on PFT's podcast. But the NFL's hoping for a 100% increase. A 100% increase in television licensing fees. All right. And Netflix may be one of the key parties that is eager to match their asking price. The NFL's new media rights deal could be the momentous occasion in which modern sports media history, the country's most successful and popular sport or entertainment property, is looking to perhaps double its billion-dollar rights fees in deals. There you go. That could reshape the entire media landscape. Mega mergers, FCC threats, DOJ investigations, the survival of linear TV, and the rapid expansion of streaming are all on the line. And don't forget about the other sports and entertainment properties that are looking on in trepidation of how expensive the NFL deals will be and how much of the revenue pie will be left for them. So that brings us down here. Netflix had an earnings call with CEO Ted Sarandos. He pitched to the investors on the opportunity that exists to take a step forward with the NFL. Netflix currently has 2 NFL games to speak of on Christmas Day, but as the streamer has become more aggressive in acquiring big sporting events for the platform, there are no bigger ones than NFL games. Quote, the NFL is a great property and delivers value as part of the total offering. We are in discussions right now because we think there's an opportunity to expand the relationship. We've learned a lot about what works and how to value the NFL and live content generally over the last couple of years, Sarandos said on the earnings call via Forbes. So I got to be real here. And now Netflix was looking for that 5-game package. It looks like they're going to lose that to Google/YouTube. And nobody knows if that's going to be on YouTube TV. Is it going to be on just YouTube? Nobody knows. The 5-game package I'm talking about. But I got to be real. NFL owners and Roger Goodell are officially giving Trump the middle finger at this point. They're giving the FCC, this is Trump's FCC, they're daring him at this point. They are. So this is going to get very interesting as to what's going to happen here. Because if they're willing to continue to negotiate with these streamers and they're saying, we don't care what the federal government thinks. And it's a bipartisan issue, by the way. I know one thing, there's speculation that the NFL is loading up a legal team or have gotten a legal team in preparation for a legal battle over this antitrust exemption. Now, whether or not that's going to happen, I don't know. But they may be like, we think we can make so much money off these media rights deals that we can afford to go to court and battle it out and still come out on the other side better than we would if we went back to traditional TV. I mean, I would have assumed, yes, somebody would have sat down and done the numbers, the figures on a expensive lawsuit versus going back to regular television. Which one's worth more? Which one's more cost efficient? So somewhere, somebody has told the owners in the NFL and Roger Goodell that they could fight it out and still come out looking good. That's the only thing I can gather from this. Good luck. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. When they haul all of your asses in and you're on C-SPAN and Fox News and everybody live answering questions, that's going to be the most awkward thing in sports since Rafael Pomero sitting up there. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.